before I continue this video, I just want to say that when we hunt, every piece of them we kill to help so the population does not overgrow and cause a hazard to them and to the animals around them, such as predators or other prey that may be around as well. I understand a lot of people don't like killing animals or anything like that. We only get one tag. One tag means that we can only kill one of them, and that is for us. And when I got one, I used it for my entire family. It was the only one we shot up there. Don't go hating on this video, okay? If you don't want to watch this video, just leave. Don't give it a thumbs down. Don't rant, comment on my video about how I'm such a disgrace to human society because I kill animals. No, okay? How do you think that's how meat goes into the grocery store? It doesn't randomly come from outer space. If it does, that'll be super cool. Outer space beef, amazing, okay? Today I'm Kenzie here and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below. We're almost to 100 subscribers. Let's keep it going. Let's get to 100 subscribers before the end of January. I would love that. That'd be so amazing. Also, it's the first of the new year. What? This is my first YouTube video this year. That's so amazing, right? So, I want to tell you a story. This is my first time sitting down in a while. Yeah, and I want to tell you a story about my very first time shooting an elk. And I was super excited when I got it. So, it's my second year hunting like ever. First year was a tag. Tag is basically when you shoot an animal, you tag it, and that is yours. And that's the only one you can ever get until next year. Very first day. I woke up, I was super tired, I trudged out there. It was like super cold. It didn't snow. They said it snowed before I came up there, but it didn't snow. So I was like, okay, at least it's not snowing. But I think it was raining that day. I can't remember. But I rode in my grandpa's friend, his little side-by-side because it was cold and it was easy to get up there and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'll just ride in that. So we went up there. It's like hours and hours have passed. We didn't see anything. We didn't even hear anything. And my toes are cold, my hands are cold, my face was cold, and I was literally like walking around. I'm like, I hate this. I want to go home. I'm never coming back ever again. I want to go home. Why am I here? Why? And I'm like, Satan's gonna get me. Satan's gonna get me. I'm gonna freeze to death, and coyotes are gonna eat me. I don't know. I don't want to be here. You know? I was like freaking out. I was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. And then it was kind of warming up. I was like, okay, finally, it's warm. I'm warm. I'm not gonna die. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. So I was like sitting there, I was okay, I wasn't dying, it was all warm. And then my grandpa's like, Kenzie, get down here. And I'm like, what? He's like, hold this gun. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, he's like, do you hear that? And I'm like, I don't hear anything, you know. I'm like looking around, I'm like, God, hello, are you talking to us? What? You know, I was like super confused. I was like, God, can you get us a cheeseburger? I'm hungry. You know? I was holding the gun. He's like, over there in the trees. And I look over. And there is like these elk that are like prancing, like running through, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's my first year, oh my gosh, you know. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get one, you know. It's like, and I had watched them come by, and there was like a ton of cow elk. Cow elk are girls, so actually no, the very first one was I think it was a bull. Yeah, I think the very first one was a bull. He was huge, and he just stopped and stared, and we were like, and my grandpa's like, do not shoot him, we do not have a bull elk. Bull elk are grown men elk. So they have like all the antlers, and all of a sudden I'm like, we do not have a bull tag, do not shoot him. I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't shoot him. And then these cows came by, and there was one with a little calf, and he was so cute. I was like, aw. And we did not have a cow elk that year because, like I said, that place was monitored and there wasn't cow tags allowed, which is basically woman elk. So there was not any allowed. So there was like a ton going by, and I'm like, oh no, there might not be any spike. Spike is the tag that we had. So you might be wondering, what the heck is a spike? Spike is basically a teenage elk. They're not like fully grown yet, but they are. Like they're not calf anymore, but they're not a full adult. Like they haven't grown all their antlers. And so he came around and okay, so the spike comes in, he's at the very back. You know, he's probably like sitting there, he's probably like, I'm gonna get lucky tonight, girl. I got all these girls around. It's mating season. I'm gonna be so lucky. The back, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I think he heard or something. Actually, no. My grandpa's walkie-talkie went off, and the elk heard it and turned. And I saw his antlers, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I looked at the scope, and I shot as fast as I could, and I saw him go down. And he was dead fast. He did not suffer. Okay, it was okay. He's okay. He's okay. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I handed the gun to my grandpa because, you know, I was kind of like, I didn't want to jump with a gun. I didn't want to kill anyone, you know. Like, so I didn't want to kill anyone, so I handed the gun to my grandpa, and I was like jumping up and down, like, oh my gosh, I killed one, oh my gosh. You know, I was like, it's my very first year, oh my gosh, I got one, oh my gosh, I was like so happy. And I was like about to run up the hill, and my grandpa's like, wait. And he's like, wait, just wait. Wait until, make sure that there's nothing else coming so I don't get trampled or anything like that. So I was like, okay, I'm waiting for like a couple minutes longer. And he's like, okay, we can go up there. So I'm like trudging up there. It was like a really steep hill. So we were like on this little area, and it was like a really steep, okay, let's do it on a side view, not like, we had our four-wheelers right here. So we had our four-wheelers right here, and then this really steep hill, and I kind of got him while he was on the hill, so he's like right here. It was like really steep hill, and like I said, it was right here. And so I was like trudging up it, and I was in like my snow boots, my snow pants, I had like all this stuff on. I was like, I literally felt like I was like an astronaut getting ready to go into space with all this space stuff. You know, I was super excited, and we go up there, and I see him, and he's laying there. I'm like, oh, he's so cute. And I touched him. Their fur is like the softest. I was like, oh my gosh. And my grandpa was like, call. And like he called his other friend. I was like, hey, other friend, let's say his name is Billy Bob. I'm like, hey, Billy Bob, come up here. I got one. I got an elk. And he's like, okay. And he goes up here, and he's like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, yeah. And then my grandpa's like, okay, thank him so for his meat that he's giving us, and thank him for sacrificing his life for us. And I was petting him. I'm like, thank you so much. And, you know, I kind of like, and he's like, okay. And my grandpa's like, okay, you might not want to watch this. It's time for the cleaning. I'm like, the cleaning? You what? And it's basically when they gut them. So, like, the guts don't get onto the meat and, like, all that stuff. I know it's kind of disgusting, but it's true. And so, like, oh, okay. And I watch a lot of veterinarian shows because I really, really want to be a veterinarian. That's, like, my dream. So I was like, okay, I'm totally fine. I watched a lot of surgeries. I'm totally fine. I know exactly what. So I was just like, it's like, okay. You know, I kind of, like, stepped back. I let him do his thing. Watching there, and I'm like, this isn't actually that bad. And my grandpa's like, are you sure you want to stay? You know, he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. So after the cleaning, we get a four-wheel up there, and we tie his back legs, I think it was his back legs, to the four-wheeler, and we drive him back down. And we're kind of waiting for my other grandpa's group to, like, they're like another group that my grandpa knows and we're like friends with. We're waiting for them to come by. So we take them down, and all these guys would come. I'm the only girl up there. I'm a teenage girl, okay? I'm a teenage girl. I'm the only girl up there. And there's like a ton of grown men, and they haven't shot anything. And they come down like, wow, nice, you shot this? I'm like, yeah, be jealous. And they're like, I'm like, nice, you know? And I think, and at some point, there was this group, I was like by myself. I think they were like looking for some bags to clean up the guts and stuff, so it wasn't sitting there or anything like that to harm anyone. So I think that's what they were doing. So they're out there, and there was these guys that came by, and they looked at it, and they're like, nice, like, you know, kind of like jealous, and I'm like saying like, yeah, be jealous. I'm cool, you ain't, so be jealous. You know, then we have all our four-wheelers set. Just the elk is finally propped on the back of one of the four-wheelers, and I get to drive by myself all the way back to the camp because it's not warm and I'm not gonna freeze to death. So, you know, so I have a helmet on. Don't worry, I'm not that dangerous. Foo, I ain't dangerous, okay? So we were driving at no, we didn't drive yet. So we got all the four-wheelers ready, and there's this guy that came by. He looked at the elk, and he was looking at all the men, and he's like, who shot this? And I raised my hand. I'm the only girl, and I'm also a teenager, and I'm like, he's like, you shot this? I'm like, yeah, I did. Oh, lucky here. I shot a gun. What? I got the elk. What? And they're like, and he's like, nice. The only girl that can actually handle a gun. I'm like, the only person around here that can handle guns. And I shot it. Drove by camps, and they're all like looking, and I'm over here like, that's mine. You know, like I was obviously keeping my eyes on the road, but they'd be like, oh my gosh, is that an elk? Oh my gosh, who shot that? And then I'd be over there, I'd be driving, I'd be like, mine. Oh, what? Yeah, that's mine. What? I'm cool, you guys ain't. What? Yeah. So, you know, and they were like, and you know, I was just keep driving, I was just doing my thing, and then Billy Bob drove down to the camp. And my mom and dad weren't up there because they wanted to stay down, and also they didn't think there was enough room in the trailer or anything. So, and I was also really tired, and I was like super excited, and I was really tired. So loaded up the 4-wheelers, and we drove back to camp, and my grandma, she comes out, she's like, that's your elk. I'm like, yeah. Ken actually thought that they were coming, so I was like super excited. I was like when we coming back down, I was like, oh my gosh, my parents there, oh my gosh, my parents there. I just can't wait to surprise them, you know? And so they weren't there. I was like, okay. And then my grandma's like, you know what, let's wait. If they don't wake up, if they don't get here by the time you wake up from your nap, we can call them. I'm like, okay, whatever, that's cool. So I take a nap, and I wake up, and I'm super tired. I'm just like walking around like, what just happened? Who? What, you know? And I walk out there and I see the elk and I'm like, oh yeah, that's my elk. What? Oh, what? Oh, what? What? And I skinned it all by myself. Drove down to where we could get service because up camp we didn't have service. And my phone was having issues. It was my old phone back then. My phone was having issues. Like, okay, obviously I can't call on this, so let me call my mom. And I'm like, I'm still like tired because, you know, I just woke up from a nap and I was trying to do stuff and I'm like, hey mom, and she's like, hey, and I'm like, guess what? She's like, what? I'm like, I got an elk. She's like, oh my gosh, really? She's like super excited. She's like, that's awesome. I'm like, yeah, it really is. You know, she's like, you don't sound excited. I'm like, I just woke up. And then she's like, oh, okay. She's like, well, call me later. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already subscribed. Comment down below your elk stories. I'd love to hear them. I'd love to hear what stories you guys have had, what experience you guys have while hunting elk. I'd love to know. I'm having like a really hard time talking right now. So yeah, I'm out. Later, Baconators.